Well, that I didn't expect. Hi, everybody. This is Caitlin. I'm so happy to be joining you here from Bloom Daily Planners. Today, we're going to be doing our, here, hold on one second. Okay. We're going to be doing our December plan with me. I'm going to fix my audio. Okay, that should be fixed. Yeah, we're going to be doing our December plan with me, and you can see I have all of my stuff ready. This time of year is when it's the most important, I think, to make sure that we are being very intentional with our planning, right? Like there's so much going on that if we're not careful, the whole season will just like blow by in a blur. And then we'll look back in January and be like, man, I can't believe it's 2026, right? And you won't have have done all the things you wanted to do. So we're gonna plan today to make sure that that doesn't happen. So let's see. I was hoping to have me be smaller, but I don't know if I'm gonna succeed in that. That's okay. I'll just be over here. Oh, random pretty secret. Happy American Thanksgiving. Yes, if you are in the US and you are celebrating Thanksgiving this week, happy Thanksgiving. And if you are not in the US, I still hope that you have an amazing week. Let's see, that looks a little bit better, huh? Okay. I see Mare's here checking in. Looking forward to handwriting worksheets. I promise they're in the works. Mare's here. she's the handwriting, hand lettering guru. So she can vouch. They're in the works. I promise. All right. I have my, let's see, my 8.5 by 11 garden party hardcover planner. This one is an academic, but we also have, or now we have the 2026 versions, which run from January to December. And it's linked down in the description for you. If it's the wrong one, I'll fix it. Now that I'm thinking about that, I think the last time we were together, the academic one was on like mega clearance, but now they're gone and we're doing only calendar year. So 2026s. Let's do a little review of what November looked like. So this was my November monthly spread, right? We did some color coding. We left a lot of open space. And then for the week, I shared with you guys how I divided up my my days so that I have a space up here for timed events. And then I have how I separate my work week is by like general topics. So emails I need to get done, content, blog posts. And then on the side, I have my like home responsibilities. Hey, Megan and Jen, thank you guys so much for joining. So yeah, that was our weekly and monthly layout for November. And I told you guys I was going to work on coming up with something different to try in December, a new layout. And so I was inspired by someone in our community. Her name is Gretchen, and she shared a really fun weekly layout where she split her horizontal boxes into thirds. So we're going to do that, but first we have to get our monthly spread in order. So we'll start there. I do always bring my little Post-it that has all of my important dates and things that I want to remember for the month. This one you can see December is going to be pretty packed. Hey, I'm so excited you're here, Robbie. Oh, I haven't seen you in a minute. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. So I always start out with adding some washi and some stickers because we know that kind of approaching a blank canvas can be a little intimidating. And so I'm gonna, Miss Meredith was gracious enough to share some fun holiday washies with me. And then we're gonna bring in some of the December sticker books, stickers, because we have so many beautiful ones there. So, all right. I definitely forgot my ruler. That's okay, we're gonna make it work. Let's put the gold over here on the side for this one. Because it's really thin. But I want to go with kind of like a classic red and green. If you don't celebrate Christmas, obviously you do whatever color scheme makes you happy. Let's see, that'll work. All right, a little red and green over there. I want to know, for anybody who's here watching, what is something you're very excited about this month? What's something that you have in your planner or you're going to be adding to your planner that you just can't wait for in December? And I know it might be like, well, the holidays, but like, is there a special tradition? Is there something unique to your family that you do? Since I didn't have my ruler, I'm just using the sticker book. Use what you've got, right? To hold that up against the edge of the page, and then I can tear whatever works. We'll add this here, and then we'll do the red up the sides, I think. Oh, visiting Shellville. That's exciting. A Delaware specialty thing, I believe. I've never been there, but people in the office talk about it all the time. I love this. This is my favorite one that Mare had. They're little foil gingerbread men. So cute. I think Bloom really needs to figure out some more washies. What do you guys think? If we all vote and say it really loud, we won't have a problem getting them to believe us. All right. It's fine that we're covering up the word Christmas. Oh, but I don't want to cover up all my numbers. All right. We'll just do that. Oh, maybe we'll add gold to that side. She said, just posting. Okay. Oh, and I need obviously some gingerbread men we can put up here. I really liked that last month that we like kind of went around the month. Is everyone's week crazy, or do we have everything planned out for Thanksgiving? She said, washi it up. There we go. All right, so that'll get me started at least with washi, right? Starting just by getting something on the planner. Then we can come in. I do want to mark, normally I wait to put my stickers in after I've like added some of the to-dos and stuff, but I know that I'm gonna want, like in the sticker book, right? There's like the Christmas sticker, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. So I know I'm gonna want those in their spot instead of me like trying to write it. And I'm gonna just cover up where it says Christmas with my Christmas sticker because it's extra cute. And I don't personally celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, but if I have them, I feel like I should go ahead and pop them in, right? I'm sure I'm going to have, it would be helpful to have the reminder. That's how I'll phrase that. Okay. So Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa are in. Just one more month to, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. It is 1 month exactly till Christmas. That's crazy. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Oh goodness. Let me take my Decembers out. I really love this little note to Santa. All right, I have to stop. I have to do things in the order that makes the most sense. So I'm going to come through and put in all of my important days. You guys know I always put in payday. Those always have to go in first. There we go. And that's from the Workday Essentials, which I know for sure is listed down below. Let's see. We have some big work things coming up. We just had the most amazing sip and shop event. If you didn't see it, there's a real like recap video on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Please go check it out. It was so good. It turned out so good. We made so many new friends. We also are having a work party, and so in my Workday Essentials, we have the holiday party sticker. So we're going to add that. One less thing I need to worry about writing. Let's see. Closed for holiday. Same thing. We are very, very lucky enough to be closed on Christmas Eve and the day after Christmas. And then New Year's Day, which, I mean, technically it's January, but if I'm looking at my month, I'm going to want to know that. Oh, yeah. Your son's birthday is in December. My daughter's birthday is in January, and it also feels like too close. It's just too much going on at once. I am also off on the 12th, so let's use our little vacation mode on. Okay. And let's see, I need one more thing. Oh, here. We're going to be here for January, the last Tuesday for our plan with me for January. So you're officially in as a virtual meeting. Because I knew that my stickers and washi were going to be a lot of color, I decided to just grab some neutrals. So I am going to make my little color guide, my little color key over here on the side with brown, like a darker brown, a tan, and then a gray. I thought the neutrals would be good. So we're going to say work, kids. We'll decide what the third one should be when we get there, because I have a couple options. Okay, oh, and I have a doctor's call. I don't know if that should be a color. I know I have a doctor's sticker. Yeah, from my sticker book, I'm just going to bring in a little red health check mark. Okay. Sorry, I write sideways. Okay, so I have my doctor call at 3:45. I love that she does virtual calls a couple times a year, so I don't have to go in. For work, I'm gonna write this for, no, here, we'll just give it a second to dry. On the 5th, we're having Bring Your Kids to Work Day so that they can kind of like celebrate and enjoy some holiday stuff separate from our holiday party. So bring your kids to work day. Also, I forgot to tell you the like most exciting thing. If you are still needing planner products for 2026, or you need to check off people from your gifting list now that we realized we're only a month away from Christmas, this week from now through the end of Cyber Monday, Bloom has our biggest sale of the year. It's 30% off the website, everything on the website, 30% off. And the code is thankful for you. So if you need to stock up or you need to get some gifts, now is the best time to go ahead and grab that, whatever you need. May I suggest a beautiful sticker book? All right, so bring your kids to work. Then we have a bunch of volunteering we're doing as Bloom. So we have the 9th, the 10th, the 17th, okay, are all volunteer days. So we're gift wrapping on the 9th from 10 to 12. We're at Friendship House on the 10th from 1 to 3. And then we're at the food bank 11 to 1. I do think it's really important to find ways to give back even when life is very hectic. It could be very easy to be like, you know what, it's too busy, I don't have time this month. And we try to kind of double down our efforts this month for that exact reason. Because again, you can get so caught up in the details and the craziness that you forget, you know, what these kind of holidays should really be about, with giving back and being grateful, and being very intentional about, you know, family time and that kind of stuff. All right, the 12th through the 14th, we're visiting my dad. And I'm just gonna arrow that through like that and pop a little home down here. So that's gonna be family, I guess. Family home, something like that. Because for kids, I mostly mean school. So my kids are lucky ducks and they are off this whole week and this whole week. And I'm just gonna write it on the Monday. I'm not gonna worry about the rest of the week. Okay, and then down here we have our January plan with me at 3. I'm gonna do some more lives through here and the first week of January, especially for going over the front of the planner pages, those life coach pages, because we know they can be a lot. So keep an eye out for that. I need to go through. Now that I'm going to know exactly what my month looks like, I can go through and narrow down exact days and times, and I'll get a full schedule up and shared on probably our Facebook page. And also, if you're not in our Facebook community, super suggest that you join us over there. It's like the easiest way for us to communicate with everybody. everybody gets to share their planner spreads, like Gretchen's that I was inspired by for today. So that is linked down in the description. You can go check that out and join us over there. I'm going to just pop in a couple more cute stickers now that I know, my most important things are filled in. We said 3 to 8 that day. Oh my God, look at that little elf. Okay, that's good. That's good for now. Okay, the more important thing, which is, again, would have been helpful had I remembered to bring a ruler, but that's okay. We're not going to let that hold us back. We're going to use our sticker book again. I'm just going to hold it up against the side, and we're going to be making 3 columns out of our horizontal sections. Okay, and then I'm going to flip this upside down, and I'm going to use this flat part and line that up with the bottom page of my planner. And it might not be perfect, but it's sure going to be good enough. All right. So now we have our days split into 3s. And the way Gretchen did it, I'm going to tell you how Gretchen did it, and then I'm also going to tell you how I think I'm going to use mine. So Gretchen had timed events and appointments here. I love that. Absolutely love that. So I'm going to write appointments. You could also add that with a sticker. And you can do it for all 3, but I think just doing it on the Monday is going to be good enough. I'll know what everything was. And then the middle was a checklist. Now, Gretchen was working on sticking with a morning routine. That was like her main priority and goal. So she actually printed out her morning routine so she wouldn't have to write it over and over again. And she just taped it in. And I thought that was so smart. So if you have something that you're going to be doing repetitive and you don't want to have to write the same thing every day, 100% recommend printing that out for yourself. I'm going to write checklist / to-dos, and I'll report back and let you guys know how this works. I'll put it in my small planner too. And then on this side, she had chores. I'm just going to call this home, right? Just like general home things. I'm very lucky that I have a stay-at-home husband. And so chores aren't the top thing for me to worry about under home. I also want to take a second to remind you guys that at the start of our months, we usually have like a little reminder, something you can reflect on. So what makes your heart happy? How can you incorporate more of these activities and moments into your schedule this month? And again, that's just your reminder to be very intentional with your month, like with your time, right? In the words of our queen, Taylor Swift, your time is a luxury, right? And it should be thought of as if it is precious, and you don't just have to give it out to anybody or anything. You get to be picky about how you spend that time. It's a luxury item. Let's see. Looks pretty good. We're just going to set up the whole week. Oh, I'm going to not do Saturday and Sunday though, because I don't like feeling like my weekend has to be the same structure. If you like that, then you more than welcome, right? Do what works for you. Appointments, to-dos, and home. Okay, so for me, for home, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go live at night. So I'm going to just automatically write that in at the bottom of home for those days. So they're timed, but to me, that doesn't really count as an appointment, something I need to like remind myself of the same way. So live, and then Thursday home, 8:30 live. And we said, I like to refer back to my monthly to look at my weeks, right? So Thursday appointment at 3:45, I have that doctor call. And then at 3 on Friday is kids at work. So for now, those are my only like my only appointments, right? But like as the week goes through this week, probably, that we're gonna have things, so many things to fill in, so many to-dos. And I might have to-dos on Thursday in regards to making sure I'm ready for bringing my kids into work. So I think that for the month, it's nice to be able to go through and just generally set up your weeks. And if you don't have everything filled out right away, that's okay. Don't feel pressured that you're supposed to have everything filled in and everything be perfect and know every single detail for your month. If you do, tell me your secrets, because I just know for me that I need space to like grow and bloom, if you will, through my month. Um, so definitely give yourself some grace and some room to spread, because again, this time of year, there will be lots of things to do. We will be able to fill this in for sure. So that is my December all set up. If you try breaking your weeks up into sections like these, let me know. You can always DM us on Instagram, or if you're in the Facebook group, and if you're not, you should be. But if you're in the Facebook group, we love to see weekly spreads over there. I'd love to know how it's working for you. If you have ideas or suggestions, oh, here, let me switch cameras. Maybe. There I am. Okay. Hopefully you can still hear me. If you have suggestions on ways that you think would be useful to share with the group for other layouts, please also let us know. I'm always looking for new things to try and new things to suggest. Also, excuse the state of the room behind me. That we moved all kinds of stuff for the sip and shop to make sure the office was organized, and I'm still working on putting things back together. So, but yeah, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I hope that this helps inspire you to get your plans ready for December and to make sure that you're being really intentional about how you are spending your time and who you're spending it with. And hopefully, knowing that these things are pre-planned out will, hopefully, you can hear that. If you can you take a break, please? I'm still live. Thanks. He was trying to serenade you through the door. Thank you so much. Yes, sorry. Hopefully, writing all of these things down and making sure that you have a clear plan for the month helps you to feel like when you're in the moment, right? When I'm at this bring your kids to work day, that I can be present and enjoy the kids and have fun and not be wondering like, oh, did I forget something? What was I supposed to be doing? Where am I supposed to go next? Right? Instead of worrying about that, I know it's in here. And so I can just check out for a little bit, be in the moment, put my phone down, and soak in all of the joy and the laughter. So, all right, that is my spiel for December. Thank you again so much. I will see you back here before the new year. So I'm not going to give you like a happy new year thing. We're going to do a fun wrap up for the year. We're going to plan for January in our new planner. Um, and that'll be on December 30th, right? I'll be back here the last Tuesday of the month at 3 o'clock. Bring your friends. If you're off, pull up a blanket and get a snack. And we will plan all of that. And please keep an eye out for more lives getting scheduled to help walk you through some of those front pages. So thank you guys again. I hope that you have an amazing week. If you're here in the US, please have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Soak up all the things. Think of some great things that you're truly grateful for, because it'll help keep you going through the rest of the year. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you back here soon. Bye, guys.